First of all, I too would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land and pay my respects to their elders, both past and present. Good morning, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, and it's an absolute pleasure for me to be here on this online AGM this morning. The Minister for Multicultural Affairs sends her best wishes and has asked that I share with you the Victorian Government's collective gratitude for all the work of the Islamic Practice and Dwala Circle. And in particular, before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge, of course, all the dignitaries that are online, colleagues, and in particular the Grand Mufti, all the imams and community leaders across the country. I'm extremely impressed to see so many of you online this morning. The support you provide to Victoria's and Australia's Islamic community is highly valued, and we can see from today the participation and the gratitude in the speeches before me. We know that it has been extremely challenging times for us all. It is with great pleasure that I join with you to hear the impact of your work that you have achieved in this past year, and to celebrate the incredible contribution of the Muslim community, both here in Victoria and across the country. As one of Australia's most multicultural states, Victoria is very proud of our cultural, linguistic and religious diversity. The Victorian Government is committed to leading the way and ensuring that Victoria remains a place of true belonging and a state that celebrates and champions multiculturalism. We do this by raising awareness of our strengths that stem from the diverse society and ensuring accessibility to all opportunities for multicultural communities. This includes supporting communities with funding, whether it's cultural festivals and events. And I know in the last 18 months it's been challenging, but we have continued to have, for example, our iftar dinners online, and I've been able to participate in so many. So we've continued to provide that support in different ways. And this includes, of course, community infrastructure programs as well, because we know that our community centres, our religious centres, are vital for our communities. Importantly, we have worked side by side with our multicultural communities throughout this pandemic to ensure critical health advice and information is communicated to all Victorians in a language, the format that is suitable for them, and making sure that it is culturally appropriate. This is a display of our commitment to supporting and celebrating multiculturalism, acknowledging that this is who we are today and represents our future as well. The more we learn about culture, tradition of others, the better we are to understand one another. And this understanding reflects the core values of Islam: respect, compassion, gratitude, and generosity. The Victorian Government is committed to continuing to strengthen our relationship with the Victorian Muslim community. In fact, our Islamic community is one of the largest and fastest growing faith groups in Victoria. I now want to acknowledge the members of IPDC, in particular for your commitment to uplifting our community during very challenging times, particularly, as I said, in the last 18 months, and also all the work that you do to engage with community, providing that valuable support is to be commended. Ensuring communities remain connected to one another through their faith is so very important. And I'm very pleased that you are able to facilitate these connections for over 20 years. Thank you once again for having me here representing the Minister for Multicultural Affairs, the Honourable Ros Spence. Stay safe and keep well.